You know what I find quite sad? The fact that I've been gone all this time. I have like long face model now. I just didn't update my intro. That's the sad thing. I've been thinking about the longest time about updating my intro. I just never did it yet. Yeah, it's a very complicated thought process. But hello everyone. Hello Starpunks. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. And yeah, it's quite surprising after the apology return stream, I just end up streaming again. But I would be lying to say if I didn't want to end my fate when it came to like Genshin Impact, because this is the first time in my VTuber career I ever streamed this game. Started playing it in July. I already gave the context to why I was even playing this game. Because, you know, Review Starlight Relive, played it again because of the movie, then saw the ads, saw Genshin Impact ads, saw Klee, 23 wishes, ended up playing Genshin Impact. Pretty much that's it. But today, I wanted to stream this because this is a fate of getting one of my favorite designed characters of all time. That's voiced by Memori Suzuko, one of my favorite Japanese voice actors of all time. And if we don't end up getting her, what we're gonna be doing is, this game is gonna be nuked, you'll never see it again, and I will proclaim Honkai Impact supremacy, because I'm playing that too. And that's a game that I'll keep playing because at least I know it won't frick me over. So yeah, let us go. Let us do the cardinal sin of showing Genshin Impact on my friggin' channel for the first time. Alright, let's go. Just gotta do the audio. You're probably gonna see me in a bit. Yeah, there we go. There's a music now. If I'm gonna be honest, music here, you're now... Yeah, I'm now becoming a normie. Yeah. Do you see this character right here? This is the reason why I even picked up this game aside from Kokomi. Is that a normie reason? I think the normies would be very mad at me and if I was any bigger, be canceling me over my reason. But hey, I'm just a guy with a long face that doesn't have many viewers, but have a few viewers that care about me a lot, so I'm safe. I'm safe. No canceling here. Anyways, so yeah, wearing the... Does he even know the lore or care about the names of the areas? No, I don't. I really don't. I was like, I just like Kokomi. Kokomi pretty. Brain go, ooh. Kokomi voiced by favorite voice actor. Yeah, we're at Sagnomiya Shrine. And pretty much, I already got everything for Kokomi. I got all her Ascension materials. I think I got like... all the artifacts I need. Let's not talk about these, because this is probably like one of the worst things that I ever seen come. It's not the worst thing to come out of gaming. At least you get many chances, but the RNG to get what you want. So pretty much the lock clam set, which is good for Kokomi, is pretty much guaranteed for her. This is the stuff that I'm gonna give her if we end up getting her. And yes, I've been cursed by Kui and Kaching. I call her Kaching. Even though I know her name's different, I just call her Virgil Girl. Virgil Girl. Yeah, that's her name. You can also do... What else can I do? What a whale on the internet does. What does a whale on the internet does? Like borrow someone else's account and just roll for them and get many views for that? Yes, I've seen the Genshin community. I've seen the YouTube videos. It's very, very amusing what I've seen. But aside from that, what we can do is we can roll for Kokomi right now, but I would like to initiate a ritual because I believe a long time ago when I played Fate Grand Order, I did a ritual for Shiki from Kara no Kyokai when her banner was up, and the ritual was basically have an image of her, have an image of her. I forgot his name. I don't even know what his name was. And have an image of her favorite strawberry ice cream, Häagen-Dazs. And I summoned for her, ended up getting her. But for Kokomi, what we're going to be doing is pretty much, we're going to be going to the trials, and we're going to be making an offering to the Pagan RNG Gods. Because if we end up doing this and it ends up working, then I will believe that the pagan gods... Oh, what about RNG Jesus? Pagan gods. That makes a lot more sense. And it's a lot more cooler. So, we'll be doing the trial. And basically, what's my honest opinion on this game? You know how some streamers, when they play this game, they just end up playing like music super loud over it and just end up like skipping the story? Yeah, that's me. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing first, we're gonna be doing the trial quest. We're gonna be ending up finishing this. And there's no, they didn't give me any dendro, so I can't try out the bloom effect. But you know what's good about Kokomi? She's good for freeze teams, and we got the Kaya dude. Don't really care about dudes, but it's okay. This game is very, I would say that, you know, I would kind of say that Honkai Impact is also kind of brain dead whenever you play it. Because the thing about Honkai Impact is, I have the Hersher of Flame Xion, basically Kiana, but character development. And with her, she's, all you gotta tap is Y or triangle, because I play with PS3 controller because I'm based. But pretty much, what I do is, like, with this game too, it's kind of like brain dead. You just tap the B button, tap the circle button. That's all you gotta do, bro. It doesn't matter. How many enemies do we even have to fight? I just love her design and Memori Suzuko. I'm sorry, bros. Aside from Klee, she was the main reason why I played. Literally. There's no escaping Memori Suzuko. Like, literally, I already have my history of Love Live and how much I liked Umi. Like, when I read the Love Live Dengaki magazine, pretty much it was obvious that, yo, he's super fan of... Oh, wait. Continue challenge. Okay, now this is where we initiate the ritual for the Pagan RNG Gods. So pretty much, I got this. So I was online, I was trying to look for ritual music. I was trying to look for ritual music that was quite, you know, it was perfect for this. Just ended up finding this really cool record from 2002. It's like Japanese synth pop and ritual ambient. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be sacrificing this really cute fish girl to the abyss after doing her trial, and then hopefully, and then we'll be consuming her favorite dish, which is the egg roll, and hopefully that will give us a perfect chance of appeasing the RNG gods and getting her. So let us play the track first. I believe I already have it. Okay, silence, Genshin. Gotta mute Genshin. Alright. Oh, RNG gods, RNG Jesus, or whoever you worship. Please, with the sacrifice I bestow upon you, Kokomi, beautiful fish girl, voiced by one of my favorite voice actors of all time. With my wishes, may this sacrifice give me a better chance on the banner, because if not, she's not the only thing being sacrificed. It will be the game. Into the void we go. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, silence it. I gotta listen to that record later when I'm fully done with this stream. Alright, so now all we have to do is leave the domain. And like I said, we're gonna be eating her favorite dish, the egg roll. So let's grab that right now. I think I already cooked it, didn't I? Well, before I did this stream, I still gotta do the daily commissions and stuff. Let me look at the dishes. Egg roll doko. Where's the... I don't think I made it. Yeah, I gotta make it now. Oh, no, I think I didn't make it because I have to find eggs. Man, finding it... Hey, at least you get to hang out a lot more longer with the viewers if you end up trying to look for eggs. You know what? That's true. Let's go to the wild. We have to look for eggs now. Great, this has now become... I already did the ritual, man, but now I gotta find eggs to you and make Kokomi's favorite dish. Oh, but isn't eggs like one of the most easiest ingredients to find in this game? Isn't it super bountiful? It is. It is, truly, but I mean, the thing that happened was that it's like the easiest thing to cook. That whale's banana, what did she do? She spent a lot of cash. I didn't even touch its money with it. Like... The only game that I spend money on is probably one of the games that I complained about the most, Review Starlight Relive. Because I already told people, like, that game doesn't have a pity. It has nothing. No 50-50, no pity. Even if you hit the pity, it's gonna be some random character, and not the character you want. So, yeah, my bad. I spent money on, like, the worst rate, like, the worst game with the worst not the worst game. I love the game, but gacha rates are terrible. And let me tell you, because it's PvP, it made it a lot more worse. No lie. No lie. But aside from that, let's try to look for eggs. You must now eat all the eggs. Hopefully I can find it. I mean, I don't even have money to whale right now, so if we fell to 50-50, the only time, like, let me show you how many wishes I have. We have 106. Whoa! How did you do that? Did you spend money on the game? No, I just saved up. Like I told you, the last time I wished for was Klee. And currently, I believe we're at 36. The last time I remember looking at the banner was like 36. It was like 36. So we have 36 so far on the wish history. Let's see. Yeah, 36. 36. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, it's way more? Oh, no, it's because it's 5, right? Is it really just 5? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. MV struggles at doing math. Yeah, I mean, I failed school for a reason. Ha ha ha. 25, 30, 35. Yeah, 36. There we go. Klee, right there. So we have 36. So right now we're at 36. Here's the thing. I can win even if we lose a 50-50. If we end up getting Kokomi until we get like 80 wishes. So if we have 80 wishes left and we lose the 50-50, we still have a guaranteed chance to get her. But, if we frick up, there is a backup. And that backup is, I haven't done the event. Like I told you, like I said before in the stream, the return stream, I haven't been playing this game much after, like, you know, getting lazy with it. Because there's like a point that I reach with a lot of these gacha games is like, all I do with them is just log in. I know I shill the heck out of Idolmaster Million Life Meteor Days, but I'm gonna be honest. All I pretty much do is just log into the game, hope there's a banner of a character I like, do some of the events to get a few gems. That's all I do. That's all I do. Even with a game that I shill super hard, I don't end up doing the events. But we still have the events, and we still have a lot of treasure chests that I haven't looked in Sumeru. Or even the other places. So if we're unlucky, I'll get to stream more, play Genshin Impact a bit more. I know how terrifying that sounds, but we truly won't be nuking this game until I know for certain that there's no going back on losing the 50-50. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of sad that I say like I lose my dedicated focus on the gacha games, but I already said that I played in July, and look at my AR level, it's like 50, so it's not bad for someone that doesn't like, who played it a lot and just went like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna play that much anymore. So yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, this game does have great things like character designs. I mean, that's one thing for sure. I can understand why people spend their money on it. Some voice actors, I mean, I really like Klee's Japanese voice actor because she voiced a character that I really liked from, I forgot its name. It was like an anime that aired in like 2017, I believe. But she was a really cute character there, so I really liked her. I mean, her English voice isn't that good. I mean, I'm saying that of all people, which is quite offensive given the fact that I have no say in that. But hey, I don't like it at all. Like, literally, even for, like, I was quite surprised that Kui was voiced by Yukari Tamura, and I love Yukari Tamura so much, because she's one of the OG's VAs that I love so much. Literally, one of my favorites of all time, voiced Nanoha and stuff, so of course I love her. But what I find funny compared to, like, the English version versus the Japanese version, for the younger characters, some of them just have, like, insert old lady trying to do young girl voice, or insert just 20-year-old girl voicing small character. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say. No offense to the English community, English voice acting people, because you know I'm just a freaking weeboo. I'm a motherfucking weeboo. Pretty much all that. Sorry about that. It's just my preference, man. Like, none of these English V8s are gonna beat the love that I have for someone like Memori Suzuko or like Yukari Tamura. It's, no joke. No joke. So that's pretty much my reasoning with that. But now we just have to find frickin' eggs. We see the birds, but where's the eggs? What came first? The chicken or the egg? The egg, of course. I just have to find this frickin' egg before we end up doing the rolls and seeing if we end up being unlucky or lucky. But knowing me and my luck, and knowing that we literally streamed like Love Live, whatever, the game, and streamed it for 18 hours just for one character, re-rolling, it's, yeah, I doubt my chances, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I know that eggs are in trees, but where else are we gonna find them? The mushrooms for a lot of characters for Mondstadt. It takes like 2 days for these to like frickin' respawn. What's funny is that I decided to like download the game like Genshin Impact onto my phone just so that I can do like the method of like co-op and just taking like materials from the other account I made just because of how frickin' long it took some of this stuff to like respawn. Sadly, I have no key. No key, no nothing. But yeah, like, to be honest, for me, I find this game more to be a game where it activates some brain neurons just for like a few characters you like, versus like a game that I would find like super entertaining or call like 10 out of 10. I mean, the only thing that you could really like grow for in this game is like the Abyss, but still, like once you have like a very proper team for the Abyss, it's pretty much like Abyss makes you go like, yeah, I got it. Just tap B, like you remember what I said. It's pretty much like mindless gameplay, but just tap R2. Is it R2? No, tap R1 and tap circle if you're using a PS controller, and boom, that's the game, right? Unless you do animation canceling, and apparently animation canceling is really important for someone like Klee. So yeah, that's the only time when you can really like include like super complicated terms when it comes to like the gameplay, unless you want to go like, ooh, but what about the energy recharge, and what about the reactions, bro? The reactions, that's something that what about Xbox? You know, for me, I really like the Xbox 360 controller, but here's a reason why I use like PS controllers over Xbox. So you know Devil May Cry, right? So you know Dante. Dante has different styles whenever you play, but the only way you could like switch Dante's styles is with the D-pad. But the D-pad for most game controllers is at the bottom side, but for the PS controllers, it's like on the top right side. Dante's Inferno, yes I know. Devil May Cry though. You still have your 360 controller? Man, those things are expensive, but I've seen the new Xbox Series X controller, the new one that they're releasing. Pretty expensive stuff, like $80 for that stuff. But aside from that, pretty much like when you play Devil May Cry as Dante, whenever you want to switch his styles, it's with the D-pad, and it was very annoying to switch quickly on the Xbox controller. So pretty much what you need to do is, if you end up using a PlayStation controller instead, there's a method called the claw method, where it's super easy to use all the buttons you need for Devil May Cry on the PS controller because the D-pad is so close and in a very comfortable spot for your index finger when using the infamous claw. Yeah, the infamous claw. I remember people doing that for Monster Hunter on the PSP. I would actually like to play Monster Hunter for the PSP. I know a lot of people, whenever they play Monster Hunter, it's either Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter for the Switch. But for me, like, if I play the PSP one, and you know, you guys know that I can like play PSP games on the PS Vita. So if I ever stream that, I could do the infamous claw with the PS Vita. It would be fun to do. Oh, you want to get Monster Hunter? Yeah. Yeah, I remember there was a time when a lot of YouTubers, like everyone was playing like Monster Hunter. Very fun stuff. But not a lot of people do that anymore. I mean, only a few dedicated few, but those are like the super like artistic Monster Hunter fans. So yeah. How long have we been wandering and trying to look for a frickin' egg? Yeah. There's so many birds to freaking kill and nuke, but where are the eggs? The PSP version is at my local store for like 10 bucks. Not bad actually, knowing the fact. Like, a lot of retro games are expensive, which is the reason why I'm okay with people like taking ROMs and stuff. But when it comes to like you guys like being able to find like easy stores that have like retro games for cheap, that's the best thing ever. But knowing about like PSP and stuff, I still love it more than a PS Vita. Like, let me tell you, the PS Vita is freaking cool. Like, ever since me like unleashing its full potential while I was on break and using like the freaking stuff, I just remember my PSP back in the day. That was like my music player, my video player. I've been using it for Wi-Fi. Like, here's a funny story. So back in the day when I had my PSP, this was like a long time ago, before I even had like internet access at my own house. So I always used to go to the library for internet access. So there was a time when the freaking library had a strike. The people at the library had a strike, so the library was closed. So what I did is the most normal thing you could do in that situation to look normal is if you were just a random person, like a random person, just sitting around with his PSP, no one would care. No one would suspect anything. Hello, buddies. Let me kick your butts first. So no one would expect anything because you have this tiny system and the PSP was able to use Wi-Fi. So during that time when the library was closed and I wanted to watch my anime, because back in the day I was even a bigger nerd. Yeah, it's surprising that the me that's a VTuber is less of a nerd compared to the old me. So yeah, I use that PSP as my Wi-Fi system to watch anime. I mean, the Wi-Fi back then compared to like 4G and 5G was super slow. But hey, it did the job. It did the job, so I love the PSP. But speaking about fan patches, oh, there's birds here. There's gotta be motherfucking like, there's gotta be an egg here. But like, apparently Fate Extra CCC, which is the only Fate game that hasn't been like ported to the West due to like its content being a bit raunchy for Western audiences, which is quite hilarious to say. It finally got a full English translation. So my dream is that I stream that one day for the PS Vita. That would be good. I would love to do that. But if that could ever happen, thank God for like translator and patches. I never played a Fate game, but I do want to. You know what's funny? I still have like the Fate Rota Nua for PC translated on my computer. Because I said one day that I was going to play visual novels on stream. And that was going to be like one of the games I played. But yeah, I still haven't touched it. Yeah, it's good to return only due to the fact that I have a lot of ideas and games that I need to play. It's not about the community, it's about the games. It's about the games. Whatever people say. But whenever I think about quotes from like old movies like that, you know what's funny? I watch a review. A lot of visual novels are English patched, but sadly I can only find Ultimate and Bishonen ones. Yeah. But for me, it's just like, I think one of the games that I was waiting a long time visual novel wise to be rated aside from Fate Extra CCC was Amagami. I was waiting for Amagami to be translated. And I think last time, there was a time on stream when I mentioned it. I believe it's supposed to be done in like a year. Watching anime adaptations of visual novels made me want a PS. Yeah, I know what you're saying. God dang it. Have you ever watched The Fruits of Grisaya? Or The Fruits of Grisaya? I'd not say. But the anime was bleh compared to the game. Like, I freaking watched like visual novel anime. Like, the only good one is Fate. Yeah, but we don't talk about the Tsukihime anime. No Tsukihime anime. I mean, you could make memes from like... Shut up, Paimon. I'm just glad her voice isn't annoying in Japanese. But, like, you have not seen it. Yeah, well, the anime sucks. Just play the game. But yeah, it's just really funny to me whenever, like, I remember back in the day when I would just watch, like, these visual novel anime without knowing about the sauce. I didn't know about the sauce, so I didn't know about the great stuff about the sauce. So yeah, I pretty much suffer with the vanilla version, or the greatly bright version of the game. Yeah, but it's okay. Nothing much you can do there. But luckily, like, thanks to the internet and a lot of like weebs still like learning Japanese, they're able to like translate the games and you don't have to deal with like the terrible Steam versions. I mean, with the Steam versions, first you gotta buy the game, but from buying the game, you don't get a lot. You gotta download mods, so that's funny. It was like pretty much the same thing, the same experience that I had with like the Idolmaster Starlit Season game, because this is a nightmare to download like mods. Ooh, there's probably an egg here, hopefully. Blessing of the Campella, a good librarian like a good shepherd, and Akami Kakashi are a few I watched recently. Visual novel anime or anime in general? Because I haven't been watching anime. I mean, I have been watching anime. I did finish Ojamajo Doremi. I think that's an anime everyone should freaking watch. Because everyone's like, this is slice of life. Oh, you kids anime sucks. Ojamajo Doremi? Freaking deep, man. It's freaking deep. Like, I really have like the idea that kids cartoons back in the day for like both generations, like for like both Japanese people and American people, were a lot more, you know, it didn't treat its a visual novel anime, okay, it didn't treat its audience like freaking babies. Nowadays it's like that. I mean, it's pretty funny when people do that, because whenever people like do like essays on like new cartoons suck, they usually do the cartoons from like the terrible age of like the late 2010s, and yeah, we don't really talk about the kids cartoons of that time, because that's when people thought being gross was funny, and just terrible content in general. Just gonna kick these guys' butts. Give me your chest. I need some more gems. I don't really care about your lives. I know you guys have a tragic backstory, but you guys are gotta freaking die. I know this damage is very abysmal compared to like people who actually care about this game, but I'm one anime away from beating my record of most anime this year. I want to stream visual novels, but I have to find... yeah. I mean, like, the thing about visual novels is a lot of the good ones just end up having content that's just way too much for this platform or YouTube. Because, you know, you have, like, the Return of the King has returned. Yes, I have returned. It looks so weird. Yeah. But for me, like, when hi, it's Serial. Yeah, I returned. Did that, like, apology returning stream. Whatever. With the straight face. With the straight nose, with the normal anime nose. In exchange for the normal anime nose, you just end up... Oh, okay. I was about to make the joke that if you get a normal nose, you just end up getting a long face. Man, I should become a Usa Musume fan just because of that. Woo! Like the mouth. Ah, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. It's so funny. Like, yeah, you can move your pupils now, and your eyebrows are movable now, but now you just have a straight face now. It's very funny how things change. I mean, it's not a major improvement, but hey, it's like, yo. Here's a funny thing though. So I was thinking about making a thumbnail, but then I realized with the new like 2.0, it was pretty much... Also, thank you for subscribing, it's Zero. Thank you so much. But, you know, the funny thing is that at least you kept... Yeah, of course I would keep that. It's like my favorite stuff. It's like edgy, emo, whatever. It causes, firstly, you gotta focus on the story and chat. Secondly, trying to get all the roots and the long neck and the ponytail. Yeah, you could it's not onion bun anymore. You could actually see it. That's the funny thing. You could actually see the ponytail now. I told you it was not a bun. It was a ponytail. Oh, but no one's gonna believe me. Oh, it's just an onion bun. You're just an onion, bro. Yeah, I'm an onion. No, I had a ponytail. But yeah, I agree with you, Ninja, about the way how visual novels work and how much effort it takes. I see you're not... No, I'm an Aqua fan. I like Aqua. She's great. I mean, I don't watch her that much, but she's still great. I can respect great talent, man. I can respect great talent. But yeah, I understand that about visual novels, Ninja, because it takes a lot of effort at first. Like visual novels take a long time. Like, sure, you could be like one of those guys that like, you gotta support her by having an onion. Well, if I look straight, it's an onion. If I look straight, it's an onion. But yeah, it's like visual novels take super long to do, especially if you want the full experience. That's why like some people, I believe like the only people that can get away like with truly making a visual novel stream like super entertaining is if you do it with like a talent of voice acting, and if you're able to add like interject like transformative like explaining to it. So I think like I believe the greatest example I can give with it is because I know that the Ace Attorney games are considered like visual novels. And there's like a time where like Pros D and his friend did like a stream with his channel Press Buttons and Talk of like the game series. And it was like one of the most hilarious things ever, just because of the voice acting and like all of the other content that they were able to add with talking. So yeah, that's one of the ways I think that you can make a visual novel stream super entertaining. But let me see. You bought a few visual novels in stream, and Shout waters down the experience a little too. Recommend me some good visual novels? It's been a super long time since I played visual novels. I mean, the one that I used to play a lot was like White Album 2. Cause the anime of White Album 2 was like one of the most like, I don't blame a lot of guys for going on the red pill for watching the White Album 2 anime, because that thing made people like, why you do that? Whoa, what's supposed to become after this? I found eggs! We finally found the eggs. Your children are now mine, bird, for the sacrifice. I won't name drop, but let me guess, is it suspicious games? Suspect games? One of them didn't have many choices. Yeah. I know that some visual novels games just have like few choices, but it still leads to like the same thing, or like two routes. That's about it. That's the kind of stuff that is boring if it ends up like you end up putting a lot of experience into it. One is Chinese, so translation is iffy. Oh man. Should I learn Chinese? Ah, God. If I ever have to learn a language, it has to be like Japanese, just in case like the English VTuber sphere goes up in flames and I just have the Japanese VTubers left, just because Japanese business is super artistic, so there's no way that's gonna get bad. But yeah. Also, so that I could play more Idolmaster. Yay! Like literally, it's like simple brain dead reasons to why I would want to learn Japanese. One was quite short. I think there was like a... Am I even allowed to say this? Lily. There was a Lily series of visual novels that was pretty short. Like a few megabytes. Could finish it in an hour. I liked it. I liked it for obvious reasons, but we won't talk about that because even though I was gone for a long time, I'm still the very pure streamer. The most pure streamer in the EN sphere, so yes. No, I don't drink. Get out of here, dude. See? I'm pure. Anyways, we gotta cook the eggs. Egg roll. Who even cooks this well? Barbara. Huh. I was watching a clip of Nishi reviewing people's streams profiles, and one dude had 1,000 plus hours in Echo Para. By the way, shortcuts to that one company. Which one? Nekopara. Nekopara for 1,000 hours. Why would you be playing Nekopara for 1,000 hours? Oh! Yeah, I remember. I remember that one. I remembered that one. That was funny. I saw a few like VTubers play it. Like a few indies play it. It was like the funniest thing ever. I know it's like... It's funny that they were able to do that too. So funny. I remember that meme. Okay, now that we have the egg roll, why not play Nekopara for 1,000 hours? Because if you... Okay, let's be honest. Why would you play... Of course, everyone that downloads Nekopara from Steam is gonna get the mother frickin' like patch. You're not gonna play Nekopara vanilla. Nobody's gonna do it. The only reason why you play Nekopara is to do vanilla. So what's the reason to like replay it a lot? If you're just gonna go for that, right? Am I allowed to name drop one of your games? Go ahead, my dude. Alright, we're gonna eat the egg roll. Okay. What do we give it to? We'll give it to Klee. It can only be used on a fallen character? Ah, no wonder why we sacrifice someone. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back to the shrine and sacrifice, what do we sacrifice? Barbara? Yeah, let's sacrifice Barbara. We'll do that. Attack Helicopter Dating Simulator. The dude was in game Nekopara when they were looking at his live bro. Man. Like, I don't blame people for liking Nekopara a lot. Because the thing about Nekopara is that Nekopara, Sayuri, sorry if I say your name wrong. Excuse my terrible French. Their art design is really nice. I love the design of the characters. I've seen the special box edition sets. I've seen the art for that. Great stuff. Dude, I've seen the art with that. No, nothing suspect. I literally mean it. They love the story, right? I mean, have you seen the Nekopara OVA? Have you seen it? I mean, it's like the most like dopamine-inducing cute girls doing cute things, but cute Neko girls doing cute things anime. And that's pretty much Nekopara without the real reason why people like it. So, I mean, it's cute, but is that enough? Is that enough, right? Anyways, let's see if we could sacrifice the characters. Okay, party setup. We at least have to sacrifice someone. And we're just gonna do a quick setup. Yeah. We're gonna get the character and Barbara. Alright. You know what anime manga needs a dating simulator? Which one? Okay, we'll sacrifice Barbara. Well, it's cute. Why not watch it? I mean, you say that. Maybe I'm being too cynical. Maybe I'm going too deep with the words. Maybe. Sadly, she did not die. We have to reattempt this or we drown her. Domestic girlfriend? Man, don't remind me of that, like, that anime had like one of the most messy, like, triangles, kaleidoscopes, or whatever you call it. We'll just drown her. We'll drown Barbara for our god, Kokomi, and then we'll summon her. Yeah, let's do that. Let's gotta swim faster. Man, the way how swimming works in this game kind of reminds me how swimming worked in Wind Waker. But speaking about Wind Waker, apparently Nintendo's planning to do like a Rent a Girlfriend. Oh my god. Rent a Girlfriend. Oh, yes, just draw this big page of, what's her name again? What's her name again? I forgot the name of the girls. That's how brain dead the anime was. The whole series is. Forgot. Like, she's the only girl that's apparently important, but I gotta admit, Rent a Girlfriend at least had some good-looking characters. Oh boy, domestic. Yeah, you know about it, don't you, Ninja? God dang it, I gotta find that. Chizuru, there we go, thank you. You know her. Yeah, thank you. At least you remember the name. God. But yeah. Like, draw a big picture of Chizuru. There we go, we sacrificed her. Fell to death? So you're... Great, we have to do the whole sacrifice again. So from drowning, it was Lumen that died. What the hell? Okay. Seems so far that our sacrificial ritual is dying so far. Okay, again. There we go. Okay. Now we feed her the egg roll. I hear about Rent a Girlfriend is... You know, what's funny about that? You say that, a lot of memes were made from that one page. A lot of memes. I've seen some hilarious memes from that one page. Even though it's like so sad that anime is known for like an NTR page, the fact that one page was able to make memes of like really hilarious stuff, of things that people can have, it's like one of the most funniest things ever. So props to the Rent a Girlfriend artist that did that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't even follow harem romantic anime anymore. Like, let me tell you, the last time I did that, it was like back then when, like what? When there were like a lot in like 2015. Yeah, pretty much. Give him props for his bravery. Okay, now let's give the egg roll. No, I will not give you money. Let's give egg roll to Barbara. Here you go. You have been risen from the dead. Now all we have to do is go to the shrine. I have fallen to the dark side. I shrimp for a 3D woman. Really, dude? You have to go for the Normans? Why? All clones of each other and I hate them up. Hey, at least you're honest. I'm not gonna be like one of those pretentious dudes that make like, anime review channel, welcome. Today I will tell you that all harem anime are the same and terrible. And you watch this art house anime movie called Angel's Egg. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Depression and like, oh man. Because I was gone, you're the reason why, I'm the reason why you decided to go for 3D woman. Man, that's sad. I'm sorry about that, don't worry, I'm back. Okay, so like I said, the goal here is to either beat the 50-50 or lose the 50-50 before 80 wishes. So, first things first, we're gonna make sure that this goes to like a even number. Me, I don't really care. Well, lack of MB does too, a motherfricker. Yeah. Okay, so normal way. We're gonna do 1 wish until we reach 40. Yeah, you guys are watching live gambling. If any of you are under 18, get out of here. Get out of here. You're not allowed to watch gambling. Not allowed to watch big boys. No MB, no life. Yeah. I believe in the RNG Pagan Gods. We already did the rituals. You should be lucky, right? How much is this? 39? I mean, like I said, if we end up freaking this up, we just basically nuke this game out of orbit. They don't have problems. They have plenty of problems. The only problems they don't have is lack of money, which is something that most of us normal people have. Okay, so we were like 106 before on the last word. Let me see. Gotta make sure we get this right. So 6 by 7, 36. No, it's 5 by 7. 5 by 7 is like 35. And I only did like a few wishes. 5 by 7 is 35. Okay. 5 by 7 is 35. I only did like a few wishes. 1, 2. Okay, 2 more. 2 more singles. They don't have problems. You know, I don't really mind if we don't end up getting her, but I'll be sad because I really like Memori Suzuko and her design. I really like Kokomi's design. So give her to me, or face the wrath of being deleted from my computer. Okay, now we can do temples. This frickin' hurts. When the man's scared. You really wanted to drop this game, god damn it! We won! We won my goals, god damn it, guys! Why did you guys watch me? I bet all of you gave me the luck. No freaking Pagan RNG Gods. It was you guys freaking watching me and saying, fingers crossed. Actually worked. God damn it. My suffering doesn't end now. Okay, but we'll see if we lose a 50-50. Let's see what meme we get. Oh! Feminine boy. I like him. So the queen died. You know what's funny? My anniversary was supposed to be on the day she died, so you can make like a narrative that I didn't stream because of that, but that's just an excuse. All right, let's see. Even if we lose a 50-50, we're good. Wait, Miku didn't die, she's alive. And you know what else is alive? The suffering that I have to play this game because we got Kokomi. God, she's so beautiful. This is, like, you can make so many complaints about this game. You can make complaints about the fan base, but look at this design. I'm not... Objectively, it's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Like, I even like her hair color. Like, you don't see too many characters with the peachy blonde hair color. Feeling is always better than not feeling. True. True. This is good. Kokomi. Nice. I still have to pull though. I'm always feeling the pain of me staying awake at 3:35 a.m. When you talk about sleep, the one thing that I think about is the fact of like, the one crazy thing that I think about is, so sadly, I mean, it's not sad. The thing that's sad though is the stuff that I dream about. Because I have a lot of dreams now. But it's always about like stuff that I like, you know, wrecked up, you know, like school or like old jobs that I enjoyed. I always end up dreaming about that, or I end up dreaming like the most chaotic stuff ever. Oh, by the way, for anybody who doesn't believe in pagan RNG god rituals, it works. But yeah. Oh god. Ended up getting Kokomi. I'm so happy. Are you really happy? No. Are you really happy? No, but I end up having a lot of dreams about like the past and stuff. You know, like there's a funny comment that I saw somebody, like some like big, like some recent male VTuber makeup, like, oh, the one thing I regret is a lot of things that I missed in life. And I'm like, hey dude, at least you don't dream about it all the time. My last stream was me getting shredded by a pack of bears. Bears! You know, I like bears. Bears are cute. But the fact that like grizzly bears and polar bears are like breeding together because of global warming, and we're getting like grizzly bears, it's insane. I love nature though. Alright, let's give her materials though. Yeah, this is all good stuff. Need a HP one, or energy recharge. Energy recharge. HP, and then I have to give her, no, I have to give her a hydro bonus, right? I think I have a goblet, yeah. And then a healing bonus, which I think I have actually. Let me see. Healing bonus for Kokomi. Can I give it to her? Yeah, we have this. Oh no, we had to do that or that. Yeah, the thing about dreams is like dreams are usually like a very weird like thing where dreams are like just a amalgamation of a lot of your past memories or stuff that you've seen before. So like if I had a dream about like me going on a stealth mission, just randomly taking out these people in like a demon dimension, it was because I remember watching a video about Splinter Cell and I remember watching a video about Doom. So yeah, it's very bizarre. I agree. Dreams are just bizarre in general, but the cutest thing that I know about is the fact that dogs can dream. So if you have a dog, and if you have a dog laying beside you, and if you hear him do like, or her doing like weird like noises like like weird like snorts and stuff, that means they're dreaming. And if you see their moves like, and if you see their legs move a bit, apparently they're dreaming. Like dogs dream like us too, but at least dogs dream of more happier stuff. I try so hard to dream of my wife with no success. I don't like what real life VTuber stuff, like sewing off the real life body. I'm still not behind that, man. But you guys already know that I'm a freaking paranoid, Web 1.0 dude. So, why? But. And then the thing is that like, whenever you like try like, why do you even love a VTuber? That's the question. Do you love them for the look, the voice, or who's behind it? That's, I mean, I don't want to go deep into that because it's like, parasocial bad. I mean, I don't really care. I like, you guys can like me if you want. I'm just here. Remember what I said. Not about the community, it's about the game. I don't like to break the immersion if I can. Yeah, I'd rather prevent it because I already have the government on my ass when it comes to like stupid tracking. I don't need people for that. I don't need normies to know about it. Anyways, you guys are just gonna watch me level up Kokomi now. I wonder if I have enough for her. I don't think I do. I don't want to waste all this stuff. If a VTuber accidentally shows their face, I won't look. Me, whenever like there's like a random like small VTuber that randomly freaks up, let's go like, yeah, don't worry dude, I won't clip it. Like, I'm not that type of person. Well, for Aqua, I like for... Yeah, Aqua's pretty great when it comes to Apex. Particularly. Like, if you have a reason to watch a VTuber for that, that's fine, bro. Okay, gotta send a bit more. I still have a lot to do with Kokomi, though. Sadly. Because I could give her the Hydro damage boost, but I still have to give her a 4-piece, which I can't. Could still send. Same with t-shirt, black nails on fingers. Good taste. Let me see. Frickin' chat box is the worst thing on OBS. It can't even go up. And lastly, a satanical charm they wear. Satanical charm? Wow, that's nice. Gotta agree with that. That's pretty based. Not gonna lie. Speaking about based, have you seen the custom tags that people are allowed to make now on Twitch? I'm not sure if I was able to take advantage of it, but it was my basic artistic based type of tags. I don't really care. But the freaking tags for like you're able to do that I've seen is very strange. very bizarre, but hey, that's a form of creativity, right? Whatever you can do with that. Oh, I don't have enough spectral hubs. Frick. I guess you guys can watch me farm for stuff, but we could still talk. It's okay. The problem with the new tag is that it is even harder to find people now. True. I still have to witch though because I gotta get sucrose. I really need sucrose because sucrose is good now. For example, Rainbow has like 4 different tags now. I mean like a million. You want me to send you the VTubers clip? Sure. I'll wish on Ganyu's banner. We need sucrose. Sorry about it, bros. We gotta pull a little more. I mean, it's okay if we get Ganyu because I do need an ice type for a freeze team. Ooh, but what about Ayaka? Yeah, getting Ayaka would be cool. But whatever. Yeah, go right ahead though. Let's see if we get Wind Girl, because I really need Wind Girl. The bell? Don't be kidding me. The bell? You're gonna give me the bell? Die. Chine kudasai. Imagine wasting your rolls. You know what's funny? A lot of people have trouble getting this girl, from what I've seen on stream. Like for people who upload videos on YouTube. I hate saying that because I just end up watching like Genshin stuff on YouTube. Just because I need to find out. I even got a dupe of her. What the hell, man? Apparently she sucks though. Apparently. That's what people say. Apparently she sucks. So I'm not gonna really grow her. Twitch sadly has been driving away creators despite the platform for smaller creators. You say smaller, but that's the thing. If you gotta understand something, what I've been seeing recently, I'm not sure if it's because I've been like taking a lot more people out of like my recommended from YouTube, from the algorithm, but apparently I've been recommended a lot more people that are super tiny, like people that only get like 30, 50 views, sub 100 channels. Apparently YouTube has been recommending me that, and I'm really surprised. I'm not sure if that's gonna help me out in the future, but apparently YouTube's been doing that. So I don't know. I'm not sure if Suzanne has changed the algorithm, but apparently I've been recommended a lot more smaller channels now, which is pretty surprising. But what are you gonna do about it? Oh, we got sucrose. Good. I mean, we could try pulling for Ganyu. I mean, I wouldn't mind Ganyu because Ayaka's not gonna come until like... Because Ayaka is pretty much like... Ayaka was like 2.6. She lasted for a long time. I don't think Ayaka is gonna come until like... a few months on the media share? Okay. On Twitch, unless you go out. If you're away, you won't meet small creators. Yeah. What do you think, bros? Should I try pulling for her? Because it's okay. I need, like, if we lose a 50-50, it's okay. Already got Kokomi. And she's voiced by Hayami Sari. And I like her. Yeah, why not? Okay. I mean, just gotta go to her media section on Twitter. Yeah, okay. I mean, if we lose a 50-50, it's okay. I don't really care. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, what is this? Normal enchant, fire bolt. Ooh. How much are we at though? We did from 90, right? Oh, we're gonna go for hard pity, aren't we? Hydrate, punk. Hydrate. Oh, did we do a single wish? Well, no need to worry. We could just get more. Give me a second. Here we go. Come on. I mean, I won't even be mad if we lose a... You're too slow. Oh, okay, there's 5-star. Another sucrose. I mean, I'm very happy because we have Kokomi. I already have Fischl. I have, whatever her name is. And I have the characters to do the Sukokumon team, so we're good. Just gotta see, right? You guys are good luck, you know? You guys are very good luck. You guys are very good luck. Thank you. Man. I gotta think about my life a bit. Cause I already, like, I quit a game that I played a long time, Revue Starlight Relive. I played that game since it came out. I quit it because out of every dime, every, like, gem I spent, never got the character I want. But for this game, a game that's notorious for being like, oh no, the streamer, oh no, the luck bad, 50-50. I won 2 50-50. Just because of you guys and streaming this. Man. You gotta be kidding me. We got another sucrose. Okay. Wow. Thanks, I guess. I mean, the terrible thing is that I don't have enough materials to even level up Ganyu, so that means I gotta play the game where we don't get to, like, end our suffering when it comes to this game. What the hell, man? Let me see, though. The comeback is real. Yeah, the comeback is real. God dang it. Can I even level up Ganyu? I mean, I want to focus on Kokomi, but the most important characters I got from this are... I mean, he's pretty important. A lot of people go like, yeah, Book Boy is really important, but for the team that I need Sukokumon, you need Fischl, this girl, sorry if I can't pronounce your name, I'm terrible at it, and Sucrose, yeah. Yeah, I needed her. Alright, let's see. Only got C2, but what does that even do? It's increased by 2 seconds. Gains 1 additional charge. Okay, it's not too bad. I mean, that means I gotta grow these people a lot more. The fact that I ended up getting Dory 2 and a dupe in one roll is pretty funny, because a lot of people had a hard time getting her. I guess streamer's luck got to me. I was like, yo, I'm gonna delete Genshin Impact today. It's gonna be real, bros. But no, apparently I have to keep on playing this game. But like I said, remember guys, I'm only gonna be playing this game whenever we have to do Abyss. But right now we can't do Abyss because I have to level up Kokomi and Ganyu. And that's gonna take a really, really long time. A lot of RNG, so we can't really do that. Or whenever there's another character that I want to roll for. And that's not gonna be for a while. Because pretty much with Ganyu, I already have like a freeze team. I mean, I like Ayaka. Because the funny thing about Ayaka is like, with Ayaka, she has like a charge attack. And it's pretty much Virgil's like judgment cut from Devil May Cry. I find it so funny that this game like references a lot of Devil May Cry. And it's freaking Virgil, of all people. I am the storm that is approaching. So that's a pretty cool thing. But yeah, let's focus on Kokomi for now. I mean, for Kokomi, all I have to do is get the Spectral Husk and other things. Let me see about this, though. Make a total of 50 wishes. Yeah, thank you, game. Pretty great. Daily missions. Okay, so... what I can do is, let me think about it. So what we should do is we should organize a team. Because the enemies that we're going to be fighting are super annoying. I can't even use Kokomi yet. Yeah, the new shiny character I got. Can't even use her yet. Because she's not going to survive against the annoying enemies that I need her materials from. So, back to the normal team. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, there we go. The basic team that I use. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look for the motherfuckers called Spectral Husk, or whatever names are. Because they have the materials that I need for Kokomi. Unless I could do alchemy and make them. Let's go look right now. Man, I feel kind of bad about getting this lucky because I understand that there's actual, like, there's a lot of actual fans that would make like more crazy reactions to this. I'm sorry. You won't get the reaction that I did for like getting Party Ellie from Love Live School Idol Festival All-Stars after doing re-rolling for 18 hours. But that warranted that. You want to kind of... okay. And the only thing that I have to comment about this game is, if you want to play it, I recommend you play it on the anniversary. Because with the anniversary, you at least have a chance to roll on the limited banner. Because on the anniversary, I know a lot of people are going to be crying when they do the anniversary and say, oh, they only gave us 10 wishes. They should have done a lot more. But for someone like you, a new player, if you end up playing on the anniversary, you end up like having the chance to re-roll for that. I mean, I don't know if they're like gonna like limit it to new players. Hopefully they don't, because if they do, then man, re-rolling is gonna be a pain for you. But if you end up playing on the anniversary and you try to re-roll during that time, you at least have a chance to end up getting one of the limited characters, and you'll have a lot more fun and an easier time. So yeah, if you ever want to play Genshin Impact, try picking it up during the anniversary and try re-rolling during that time, because you'll have a better chance of getting like a limited character that you actually like. But yeah, that's pretty much my gist. The only terrible thing that I could say about this game is you're gonna have a lot of pain for the artifact, but luckily you are gonna join during the time when the artifact system got a bit better. I say a bit better. You can like mostly get the useful artifacts you need from this. So luckily for you, you're able to get like decent artifacts, but the only artifacts that you're gonna have trouble getting are the really like useful ones, which even from this, the one system that people always hated was trying to get artifacts and their substats. That's always RNG. Even the substats of these things are RNG like the gacha. But unlike the gacha, this does not have a pity. So you always have to keep on trying and keep on playing the stages or this that gives you the artifacts, and hopefully you end up getting the substats you need. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I can complain about. I mean, I'm someone... like, ugh, God. Like, I'm not a very avid Genshin Impact player, but I already know it. I already know the complaints. I agree with all the complaints. I already know that Honkai Impact is a superior game when it comes to like the system. But there's one thing that I do agree that this game has over Honkai, and that's character design. And that's one thing that you gotta understand about these games. About these games, you gotta understand that people will always play something that's pretty. If you have characters, because Honkai Impact has pretty characters, it has amazing story, but Genshin Impact beats it by having both genders playable. Because, well, me, I just care about the girls, but for you get a lot more of attention if you have both genders playable, and both of them are good looking. So that's one thing that this game has over it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot you can complain about it, but I mean, I'm not gonna be like one of those like, look at me, I play this very obscure game, like a Chrono Trigger's one of my favorite games of all time. Genshin Impact friggin' sucks, cause its gacha system is very predatory. And like I already know, dude. But hey, I'm a dude that came from frickin' Review Starlight Relive. I'm a guy that comes from frickin' Idolmaster. Do you know how many rolls you have to do to get a guarantee from Idolmaster? How many? You're gonna go to sleep? Well, thank God for that. Yeah, love ya too. Yeah, have a good sleep. I'm just gonna be here trying to level up Kokomi fully. Yeah, I'm back. Don't worry. But for me, like, let me give you an example of why I'm more tolerant towards games like this. Like, I already understand that the 50-50 system is BS because you're basically doing like the whole gist. That's something like mother frickin' like Two-Face does, and like Two-Face or that one guy from No Nation for Old Men or No West for Old Men, the one with the guy that used a flipping coin to find out if he's gonna kill the guy or not. You're basically using that to like try to like, you know, like rule someone out of getting a character they want. Meanwhile, like there's Honkai Impacts works for MiHoYo too. I know it's a different group, but they're still under the same name. Like, I already know the reason why they do the 50-50 system is because, like, yo, if we do the 50-50 system, we can make sure that our whales give us a lot more money. Because I, of all people, understand how useful whales are. Because it's not the casual player that, like, you know, makes sure that the game is alive. Because I've seen games that I love die. Freaking the Madoka gacha. I love the Madoka gacha. The Madoka gacha was, like, one of the greatest things ever. Cause it had a freaking collab with Nanoha. I got Nano Fate. I got Nanoha and Fate. It was the greatest thing ever. But you know what happened to the Western version of the Madoka gacha? Boom, dead. Cause not enough money. Boom, dead. Because not enough whales. But from Genshin Impact, you can guarantee that this game gets to live until like Magia Record. Yeah, you can guarantee that this game lives until the end of its update. Because like you have dedicated whales to the characters, and if they don't, like the whales, if they don't end up getting the 50-50, they have to spend like whales what wishes gacha what not like this. True, but you can guarantee like, yeah, I know, I hated that. I was so sad. Like, let me tell you how depressing it was when Magia Record died. So basically, what Magia Record did when it died was it basically gave you a virtual graveyard of the characters that you collected. So basically, what happened was, after the game died, all you could do when logging into the game was that it said the game is shut down, but would you like to see the characters that you collected? And all you could do is look at them. That's it. It was like one of the most like, you could play like the spooky music that people love playing over like you know, like the scary music, scary ambient music while looking at that because of how depressing it was. But companies like Crunchyroll promote the heck out of them on I know. That was the same thing with the Symphogear gacha. But that thing was bound to fail because they didn't start the Symphogear gacha as a new game. They just kept it on the JP release too. Like, I can't believe it. It was like the weirdest thing ever. But anyways, let's see if we can level up Kokomi. Oh, crying. Attribute. We need like... Oh, we need like the tiny one. Spectral Heart. 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We need 11. For example, even a series that's popular got a game and it was shut down so fast. Like, I can guarantee you, a lot of these games are surviving in Japan, but it's kind of surprising how quickly they die in the West. But that's because, like, the only time when you could really survive in the West is if, like, I notice a lot of, like, original games versus, like, IPs that survive. Because a lot of IP games end up dying, which is really surprising because you expect, like, hey, aren't there a lot of fans for this in the West? Why is this IP game dying? But then you have, like, this random, like, new game survive like for much more longer. It's really surprising when you look at it. I really don't understand the logic behind it, unless you're like one of the freaking like most popular shonen series ever, like One Piece or Dragon Ball, because I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball's gacha is still alive. It's really funny when you think about it, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Double the product. Oh, that's cool. Like, the Konosuba gacha game is still doing good, I think. Yeah, probably for like 2 more years. Japan has a bigger market for mobile games. Yeah, and even Asia, like in general, China and stuff. So how much was it? How much do I have? I have 7 and I need 18. God, I gotta do math. 11, okay. And mobile games are easier to make. Yeah, I mean, like, for this game with Genshin, like, you have a lot of the people, like, a lot of the normies that can, like, complain about it. But as a longtime gacha player as me, I know how terrifying it is for me to say it. And I know I'm, like, the guy that usually complains about, like, oh, too many VTubers and too many streamers play Genshin Impact. It's so boring, lol. I mean, like, I can't... Sorry about that. I can't blame them for playing it. Because it's a good gacha game, like, literally. Like, me, I know what the good gacha games are. Like, the good gacha games are, like, Idolmaster Million Life Eater Days, but no one can play that unless you're a big weeb or understand Japanese. Or Honkai Impact, you could play it, but that game is not new player friendly. New friendly player, like, games are rare to find. I mean, like, Genshin Impacts are not really like new player friendly, because like it's like, yo, if I play Genshin Impact again, like, if I play it new, like, what the hell's going on? But hey, at least you have a lot of content to play. You haven't watched Idolmaster yet, you should. But I can't really complain because I already seen the terrible gacha games. Like, I hate to admit it, I love Revue Starlight Relies. Like, I love Revue Starlight, but the game is just, I'm surprised that game is still alive after like 2-3 years. And Revue Starlight was like a really like niche series. Like, people were like, oh, Revue Starlight is like one of the best anime of like the 2010s. But the thing is that it's insane that I could complain about that game so much, but the fact is that even if the gacha system of that game is terrible, even more terrible than Genshin Impact, but it's still alive, it's just proof of how good that game's combat system was. Because the PvP, if you were a whale, or if you were super lucky like I am today with Genshin Impact, that game is fun. It's fun to dunk on people. It's fun to play around with the miracle. Yeah, like, let me tell you, if anybody that says like Bandori is the best rhythm game for Western, like, if I wasn't such an Idolmaster fan, and if I wasn't such like an Idolmaster shill, I would agree. Only due to the fact that Bandori doesn't bound you to like stamina. The fact that you could even play that game when you don't have stamina, like, sure, you're missing out on like EXP and stuff, but that's not the case why people are playing the rhythm games. Why are people playing the rhythm games? To have fun with the songs. I mean, the gacha system of Bandori, like, let me tell you, all rhythm games have terrible gacha system. They don't have pity like this game. They don't have pity like Honkai Impact. They don't have pity like, I already was making a complaint about like Idolmaster Midashita. How many rolls does it take to get a character guaranteed in Midashita? So apparently, with every 10 roll, you get like, well, let's see if Nike Goddess of Victory survives from 1 year from all that. Let's see that. Let's see. But the thing of like Midashita and rhythm games, how many rolls does it take to get the character you want if you get frecked over? So, apparently, what happens is that you need like 300 points to do it. Each roll is 10 points. So, no, I believe it was like 10 points for 10 rolls. So 300 divided into 10. How much is that? Apparently, wait, oh god, let me get the calculator, bro. Get the calculator, bro. 300 divided into 10. Let's see. How much is that? 30 rolls. And 30 rolls, 10 times pull. That's what I mean. 10 times 30. 10 times 30. And if you get like 2,500, which is for a 10 pull, times 30, that means you need 75,000 gems to even get the pity if you end up freaking up and there's a good chance you can frick up. Cause 2 times rate for 1.5% is not even good. It's not even good. So 75,000. That's, I don't even think Bandori has a mother frickin' like pity system. I think you had to get lucky with Bandori. I love the rhythm games, but the rhythm games are like, okay, you're here because you love the characters. You love like more than one character. Like for me, who do I love in freaking Genshin Impact? I like Kokomi a lot. I like Ayaka a lot. I like Klee a lot. So therefore, I don't have to suffer too much from the roles and who I have to roll for on a banner. But for the rhythm games, I love like way more characters than I can count on a hand. So what happens when there's no pity, but for sometimes the pity is like 75,000 gems? It's freaking insane. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I love the games to death because of the characters and the music, but the gacha system is such trash. Like, I understand why they make so much money. Because of the characters and because like people are desperate to get the new outfits and stuff because like, oh, they look pretty. Oh, I like character. Me want character. Oh, no pity system. Oh, pity system's like 75,000 gems. Oh, it looks like I have to spend more than $100, like $200, like even more than what Genshin guarantees. Because of Genshin, I think it was like $200, $300 for enough pulls for pity. I think it was 300 or 200. I think it was like around that. So yeah, like it's like when we're talking about why Bandori is freaking alive, it's because of that. Like the whales have no choice but to spend a lot to even hope to get the character they want, or it's all up to Papa Luck when it comes to free to play. But I love the rhythm games because I love the characters. Like you can't lie. Like even for okay, D4DJ. D4DJ, I didn't really care about the character designs. I didn't really care about anything. But I watched the anime. The anime was still done by the company that did the Bandori 3D for season 2 and stuff. So it looked really good. I watched it, liked the characters, and then I understand like, man, D4DJ has good characters. I would roll for them if I had a chance, but I barely play like yeah, Sanji-zen. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're really good. Like them a lot. But yeah, aside from that, it's like I understand why these gacha, like the rhythm gacha games live like so long, because like freaking hell. Oh, I speak about that though, D4DJ anime. Like, did you know about the Bandori season 2 anime getting a dub? Have you seen like I already made the comment that YouTube's been recommending like smaller channels to me in the algorithm. But apparently, I watched a compilation of someone making a compilation of like the Bandori dub, and it's I don't know how to explain it. It's only comment that I have to make about, I'm not gonna be like one of those people who go like, oh, man, English dub sucks. English dub is like the worst thing ever. No. I really like Kasumi's voice in the dub because she had the vocal tinge that that's the one that did the D4DJ dub. I'm not sure who did the dub for like Bandori season 2, but I gotta admit, the girl who voiced Kasumi in the dub, she's very good because she had vocal tinges that Aimi, her Japanese voice actor, has. So she kind of sounded like Kasumi. So I liked her. But everyone else, dear Lord, they sound like your average woman who works at a library. If you can imagine what I mean by that, you know what I mean. Like the virality, God, I can't even pronounce stuff, of their voices was so bad. Like only freaking Kasumi sounded different from everyone else. Cause it takes them like 3+. Yeah, damn, crazy. But it was so like it was laughable. Like I'm not gonna be like one of that person go like, ah man, God shouldn't dub this, because like I don't really care. Like I have the Japanese version. I enjoy the Japanese version. I don't care. But it's so laughable that like I watch all these random VTubers that have all these anime voices, but apparently like this big dub company just hires women that have like the same tone. I don't understand that. It's like the funniest thing ever. Anyways, what should I do? I think what I should do is that we should like try getting stuff for like leveling up. And the only way we can do that is, let me see. I had to see event. Test run. Let me claim that. I need more stuff for experience. That's the problem. The only way you can get that is if you get the battle pass, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Phase trials. Chugging the phase potion and domains allow your minds to be extremely sharp. You can where time almost stops. Take this opportunity. Random event reward. Let me see. Just gotta find out what's better. Cause I need the experience to level up Kokomi at least. Blossom of Revelation reward. I guess we could look for the blossoms. I mean, I already pretty much got like all the materials that Kokomi needs, so I guess we could go for the blossoms. Let me look. What can we find? Yeah, there's one over there. I kinda wish I could play with Kokomi for now, but no, I can't. She's kinda weak now. I need a bit more leveling up for her. And then we could play with our fish princess. Fish person. And I also have to do the dailies before it's like 4 AM. 5 AM I believe is the time when things reset. Yeah. But if I'm gonna be honest, with the games that I have the most fun with, honestly, I only perform like when it comes to impact games. The only reason why I prefer like Honkai over Genshin is only because of like the gacha and the guaranteed stuff. But when it comes to gameplay and character design, I do prefer this game though. I mean, like the gameplay is very simple. I already know that I made the complaints and stuff, but frick you, Ruins. These guys suck. Ruin cloaks, ruin golems. Annoying golems, that's their name. A lot of people like to rag on Kui just because she shows up in their banners, but hey, she kept me alive before I had like Kokomi and stuff. Because I know a lot of people will like, oh, shield girl burr, but hey, at least Kui kept me alive. Oh, the Devil May Cry attack. Oh god, Virgil, female version. That's a joke that you can always make with these nerds. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to the story of this game, I just end up skipping stuff. I just wanted to catch up to like the most like profitable way to get like gems and stuff. Oh, there's a water thing there. There we go, bloom. And I can do hyper bloom. Yeah, these guys are a pain in the butt. Freeze. And also, I forget Kui a lot just because she's voiced by Tamara Yukari. If you're voiced by one of my favorite voice actors of all time, I am gonna like go like, yeah, I know a lot of people complain about you, but hey, at least it's okay with me. At least I get to hear Tamara Yukari's voice. I've been waiting so long for another Nanoha movie. I believe the last Nanoha movie released in like 2016. I've been kind of hoping that she'll show up again for another movie. Just because, like, you know, I've seen her a lot in like recent gacha events. So it kind of like make me really happy if it was like if it was like a sign of like getting another like Nanoha movie and something. Yeah, she has a really great voice. She's like the Lolita Princess Queen. Like her and Rei Kugamiya are like the Lolita Queen whenever it comes to like voice acting. Well, I gotta say, like, even though I'm like a big Iori fan from Idolmaster, like the fact that Kiana's so great from like Honkai Impact and Rei Kugamiya is able to voice a character like her that has that much development, aside from doing your basic standard like tsundere. Holy crap. Where did you other guys come from? Oh god. Where are these nerds coming from? I was just trying to fix my computer because it had like a weird window pop up because of program. I've watched a few shows this year where she did oh, she's still voice acting a lot. I thought she wasn't. I thought she was just doing gacha stuff now. I guess I gotta search up on my anime list about anime she's voicing now. Oh, these guys are such a pain in the butt. Yes, please my main DPS, but I use Kaching more. Yeah, don't X Y. Okay, there we go. So condensed resin, I end up getting more stuff if I use it, but condensed resin is more useful when it comes to... Oh, those were older shows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Those voice actors I love. Yeah. I love Ushida. Yeah. Kotori's voice is like one of the most sweetest things ever. I know. I understand that there's a lot of people that say like, oh, I hate high pitched voices, but that's just because your ears aren't used to it, man. My ears are like used to everything, so like there's no way a voice is gonna annoy me. Like voices are only gonna annoy me if it's like, yeah, this voice is so boring, or yeah, this voice is like, yeah, it's okay. I guess okay. My ears are used to every pitch. I just like any voice, except mine. Dude, bro. Dude, cha. No way. Okay, let's give this to Ganyu. Because Ganyu's our next priority. I mean, I could try going for the Sukokumon team. I could just try leveling up Sucrose, but whatever. Japanese singers with a higher voice sound so beautiful. Yeah, I agree with that. The reason why I agree with that is because, like, a lot of city pop that a bunch of, like, unironic weebs love. Always the girl singer is always with like a normal like womanly voice, like deeper voice compared to like what you would hear in anime and stuff. So that's why I do prefer a lot of like the higher pitched Japanese singing, even for idols, because with a lot of idols, a lot of them have like your generic high school girl voice compared to like that higher pitched voice that only a lot of like Japanese voice actors are able to pull off. So yeah, that's why I have a preference more to the higher sounding voices as well. That's why. Because, like, usually you just end up hearing, like, generic or womanly voice when it comes to stuff. She's still acting? Nice, I'm happy. I just want to see her do Nanoha again. What should we have? 4? Okay, let's make one. Let me see if I could do anything. I mean, I don't think we got any, like, new materials and stuff. She had a role in Girls Frontline. Ah, okay, good. Good game. Gun game. Gun game with the gun from Israel. That's the one thing that I remember from Girls Frontline. Hey, they have a gun from Israel. I'm like, what? Gun from Israel? I know a lot of people just make jokes of that because, haha, Israel, but whatever. I don't really care. Just like gun from Israel. Okay. Nah, I guess we're just gonna be doing the freaking like Ley Light Blossoms right now. Luckily that these things don't fade away, so we can just keep on playing with them. I don't even know how to get there. Let's see. The map is so big and I haven't even gotten all the waypoints because I'm freaking lazy. Can I even find the rest of it? Yeah, there's a few over here. Luckily there's a few in Mondstadt. So we're okay. I mean, off stream, I think I'm gonna be pretty happy about the progress that we made today. The fact that I have Kokomi and Ganyu, and the fact that I can even have a very decent freeze team makes me happy. Because let me tell you, when it comes to this game, if you don't have like a good team or good 5 stars, the Abyss is kind of, like, I already made the comment like, haha, Abyss go burr, if you have like good like teammates, because it's pretty much like, oh yeah, all I need is like all these good characters, and all I need to tap is like a circle or B, and boom, the game plays itself. I'm excited to see what you'll play. Mostly, I really want to like play like Metroid Prime again. So the game that I will return with, like, certainly, aside from like the games that we finished, like that we were playing before, like Majora's Mask and Phantom Pain, I'm gonna play like Metroid Prime and some of the old games that I played back in the game again. Breath of the Wild, let me tell you, like, I do want to like play Breath of the Wild. I just don't have the money to like, you know, buy the game. I mean, like, you can make comment like, oh, but game, you can just download it for Yuzu. But Yuzu, for someone like me, I don't have a NVIDIA 3080, or NVIDIA like NVIDIA 3090. So I can't play something like Breath of the Wild good on the emulator. I wish I could play it, but I can't. So we're gonna have to wait for that. I am gonna play Breath of the Wild though. But funnily enough, since we're talking about Zelda on the Switch, apparently Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are gonna get the remastered versions from the Wii U on the Switch. And that makes me happy. I mean, the one thing that I hate about the Wind Waker on Nintendo Wii U, the remastered one, was I hated the bloom. I hated how bright and bloomy it was. I love the color palette of the GameCube version. That's why I will always play the GameCube version over the freaking like remastered version. But the fact that they're gonna release like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, two of my most favorite Zelda games of all time on Switch, and I mean like I could play that on the go. I mean, it's very enticing. Like, you can go like, oh, Nintendo bad. Oh, Nintendo's selling freaking games so expensive from like 10 years ago, and they're basically the same version like they were on the Wii U. But, it's Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. So, I'm willing to pay 70 for that. My friend played Skyward Sword and said he didn't enjoy it. Skyward Sword, it was a very unique title. I mean, you could, like, Skyward Sword was unique in the sense that of its controls and how it was, and the dungeons. But it's mostly like a story narrative driven game. Not as much as Twilight Princess, because I believe Twilight Princess was the one that had more like, yo, bro, what's this type of story moments. I mean, you could say the same for Majora's Mask, because Majora's Mask is amazing. But like when it comes to like the later Zelda titles, yeah, you could say that it has more story and dungeon than Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild gameplay beats it. I can agree with that. It's still funny to me to remember that there was like some person at Genshin Impact conference that broke his PS4 just because like it's like they say it's like Breath of the Wild. yeah, that was so funny. Like, there's no way in hell that Genshin Impact is like Breath of the Wild. Oh, but open world. Oh, but climbing. Do you know what else has climbing? Freaking Uncharted. Like, freaking Ghost Recon has climbing. Open world Ghost Recon. Is it like Breath of the Wild? No. Is this game like Breath of the Wild? No. I always found that analogy so weird. Like, every open world game that apparently has climbing is like freaking like, ooh, it's like it's Breath of the Wild. No. No, you have to make some of the worst games ever into Breath of the Wild. Yeah, for me, like RPG games, like the old ones, like even if you say like, oh, but in the old Tales of games, all you really did was just like walk around on like a miniature map. But hey, it's still like open world, right? That's why I like stuff like the old like Tales of games and stuff. Everyone, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you copy it? Like freaking hell, like people are either trying to copy Metal Gear Solid 5 or they're either copying like Breath of the Wild. Oh, did my phone die? Oh, great. The iPhone died. Right. Oh no, Sonic is doing... Yeah, that's the thing. I saw Sonic Frontiers. That's the funny thing. Sonic Frontiers. I'm having hope that Sonic is not bad, because apparently they have different writers. And I believe that hopefully... with like the movie, sorry if I'm not moving, the phone's dead. I'll turn on again soon, or I'll have to charge it. No need to worry. All you'll get is this weird plate. Yeah, there we go. Phone's turned on again. But I have hope, just due to the fact that there's different writers, that Sonic Frontiers is not going to be terrible. Because the people that did the Forces script, they're the reason why Sonic's been so... oh my god, Sonic sucks. Oh my god, Sonic is so bad. Oh my god, Sonic's so cringeworthy. Oh my god, Sonic is doing like MCU Phase 4 tier type of content and writing. Yeah, we don't talk about that. But now the fact that they fired those people and the fact that Sonic Frontiers has different writers, I have hope that Sonic Frontiers is gonna be at least a good game. I know a lot of people can say to me, oh, but what about Sonic Origins? What about Sonic Origins? That game basically came unfinished. The only finished aspect, like unfinished in the fact that Sonic Origins had like a lot of like weird glitches and stuff when it came to like a few things like with the older games, because apparently, Chris Whitehead and his company weren't able to do like what do you call it? They weren't able to do the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 remaster. It was basically like for Sonic Origins, the only people who did it were Sega, but it was basically the ports that were on like PC. So basically, only Sonic 3 and Knuckles was like truly the remade game. That's the one good thing about Sonic Origins, but hey, I'll still play the Sonic 3 and Knuckles on freaking like GameCube, because it has the old soundtrack too with Michael Jackson. Oh, but Michael Jackson is a bad person. I don't care, man. I listen to some of the worst musicians who did the worst stuff ever. I know to separate the art from the artist, so I don't really give a damn. But I love the thing that I hate about Sonic Origins is the fact to play classic mode, you know, 4x3 with lives and stuff, no coins, none of that like normal Mario Odyssey, hey, you have another chance type of stuff. It's more like basically it's just like a cut up version of the like widescreen. So basically it's not 4x3 aspect for real. So yeah. Oh really? So they're doing Breath of the Wild style for Frontiers. I really hope it's okay, because apparently Roger Craig Smith, the guy who does Sonic voice ever since Jason Griffith quit, he basically... Wow, I guess my phone's dead for real. I guess we'll talk a bit more in a bit. If anything, I have to turn off the stream and then just like, you know, what do I have to do? Charge a phone. Yes, charge a phone on the charger. I guess a USB is not enough. But Roger Craig Smith, apparently he changes his voice for Sonic in this game. He's basically doing a deeper tone because apparently the new writers want to do like a more serious story for Sonic Frontiers, because you know it's different writers, not anymore those like baby joke writers that they did for like Sonic Forces and like the older games. So I'm having hope that Roger is able to do like a great I don't know about yeah apparently there was a video. Yeah, I got it from like a random video on YouTube recommended. I found out about it. I was like, what? That's kind of cool. But yeah, I kind of hope with that it's able to be like a more like from the direction they're doing with Roger's voice. I'm kind of hoping that like the game is going to be a lot more serious, like not as serious like Shadow the Hedgehog, but at least it has like the spirit of like Sonic 06. Oh no, he said a scary game, Sonic 06. Ah, shut up. I played Sonic 06 PC version. I know how amazing Sonic 06 can be. But if it could have like the story, like the serious aspect of the story like Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic 06, I'm hoping that this game will finally be where 3D Sonic finally is able to get a break. Because I feel so sorry for that dude. The fact that Sonic, modern Sonic, is only applauded for his cartoons and for his movies, but not for his games, is quite sad. So I'm hoping that Sonic is able to like get his like redemption arc, because I want to believe in Sega. Yeah. Some of them are like that. Apparently one of the stages reminded me of one of the stages from Unleashed. Like the New York stage kind of reminded me of that. I'm hoping for that. I mean, it would be cool. I kind of like the dimensional aspect. I mean, I'm not going to be like one of those people who go like, oh, Sonic always bad. Sonic not going to be good. I believe in Sonic because I want to believe in Sonic. Because I like Sonic. Like, I'm a mother fricker that played like freaking Sonic 06 Marathon twice on stream, which is considered one of the worst games of all time. But I love Sonic enough to play it, so I have hope for the blue blur. So we'll see about that. Anyways, guys, due to the phone dying, I'm gonna have to charge it. Sorry about that. I didn't really expect to stream that much, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Like, I'll announce the streams. Like, probably the next time you see me, it might be Metal Gear Solid 5 or probably Infamous, because I already said that I want to play Infamous, and I already have it ready. I already have the thumbnail ready. One of the funniest things is that for the thumbnails now, because this model is not able to make a lot of expressions, it's a lot of straight face and stuff. I mean, I got really cool glasses. Let me see. Like the swirly glasses that you see from the end screen. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, the only reason why I got this was because of like, yeah, thank you, Ninja. The only reason why I got this was because I know that I was gonna play like mother frickin' like Paper Mario again. So I was like, Professor Frankly, yeah, I'm gonna use this when I do his voice for like Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. But for certain, if you see me next time, it's gonna be 2 of the series that I left off on, Majora's Mask or Phantom Pain, or it's gonna be Infamous or Metroid Prime, like the rerun. But the one comment that I have to make, for any series that I'm gonna rerun, the old series is gonna get unlisted because I just want the new one to be the main one. But I'm certainly gonna see you guys later, and I'll see you later. Just take care of Starpunk, stay based, and I'm glad to be back too. I mean, I was kind of nervous about returning, but now I'm happy to return because it's very comfortable. I gotta admit, you guys helped a lot with today's stream. Because honestly, I thought that the stream would have ended up with me like deleting Genshin Impact. But we ended up getting Kokomi, and we ended up getting Ganyu, and we ended up getting Sucrose, which is a very good character too. So yeah, I'll see you all later, take care, and I'll make sure my phone's charged next time. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, okay? Bye bye.